Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison. Welcome to my Thursday night stamp therapy. I'm a little bit late. I'm so sorry about that. It's just been that kind of day. Do you guys have crazy days? Like, just felt like I got interrupted 8,000 times and I didn't get much done. So, I'm glad you guys are joining. Thanks for being patient with me tonight. Say hi when you pop on. Let me know what you're doing. Are you having a good day? Hopefully better than mine. Hopefully a little more organized. But I'm super excited about the projects I'm going to share tonight. This one especially. This is the diorama card that I created for my Stamp of the Month Club card kits. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card, plus a little card box. And I didn't get it prepped, but maybe we'll try to do it while we're live and create a third project using this Tasteful Touches bundle. I really love this one because of the great labels. Did you guys order this one yet? I'm still playing around with all the images and the stamp sets, but I'm really inspired by the cards in the catalog, and so hopefully we'll get to case one of those tonight and create something with that bundle. I'm going to just take a second to share our video to the Share and Connect group so that other people can find us. If you have a friend that you think would love to enjoy our Thursday night stamp therapy, please share with them as well. Just send them a little message or send them a text or whatever and just say, hey, come jump on and watch live because look at this fun project we're going to make. Let me just take 1 second here, trying to find the right spot. Bump, down here. Oh, and the Whale Done. We're going to use the Whale Done bundle. I really love that one. I've been made so, I feel like I've used it every single week since the catalog started, but I just can't get enough of it. I think it's so cute. Join us live for stamp therapy. Okay. Post shared. All right. Yes, Cindy, it is so cute. And hi, Janice. I'm sorry I'm running late. Just try refreshing your computer and maybe that will, then it will pop up. So hello, everybody. I'm trying to scroll back up. A lot of you are on. Thank you so much for saying hello. Hi, Julie, Christina, and Lynn, and Winona, and Sharon, and Peggy, and Myrtle. Hello, Carla, and Sheila. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. And hello, Patricia, and Margie, and Gloria, and Christina from work. Oh, Cindy, I'm sorry that your day has not led to card crafting. I hope you can enjoy a little time tonight watching me craft and maybe get into your craft room later on tonight or maybe this weekend. I know it's already getting so late. Hi, Terry. Hi, Janet. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I can't catch up with all of you guys, but hi. Hi, Susan, and hi, Margie. Let me take a quick sip. I just feel like I'm running ragged tonight, but I have things cut and ready for this, and I'm really excited about this. Like I said, this bundle, Birds and Branches, is the one that I'm featuring for my June Stamp of the Month Club card kit. So the Stamp of the Month Club card kit is a card kit where you get pre-cut materials to make each of 3 different cards. So these are the card designs that I created. And guess what? Do you recognize these colors? If you're on the Share and Connect group, these are the colors that I posted for our weekend color challenge. So I wanted to share with you what I created with these colors. I'm using Calypso Coral, Mint Macaron, So Saffron, and Sahara Sand. So the card challenge is to create a card using at least 3 of these 4 colors and share them in Julie's Stampin' Spot Share and Connect group before Tuesday night, before you go to bed, for a chance to win a Stampin' prize. And I realized that I need to catch up on prize drawings. It's been a month, I think. I think I need to catch up on 2 drawings. So I apologize, but I haven't forgotten, and I do have some fun prizes in store. So if you participated the last couple times. Don't worry, I'll still be drawing for a prize. And if you haven't participated, then you should join us over there and try your hand at creating a card with those colors and share your projects so that everybody else can be inspired. So today I'm going to show you how to make the diorama card, but I wanted to share with you the other cards, and I feel like I need to do something more with this, but I'm really excited. This layout was inspired by this card, which I designed for Vacation Stamping School, the big demonstrator training event that we just had over the weekend. We filled it up with 160 people that were on our teams across the country, as well as some past attendees. So we didn't get to open it up to everybody, but this was one of the cards that I designed for one of the make and takes, and so I was inspired by the layout to create this card. I also created this one, which I shared with you guys yesterday, using the Whale Done. Same layout, and then I created a second color version of the Beautiful World in black, and then a third card using this Tasteful Textures bundle. I only used the greetings and the dies, and then also some designer paper and the wood elements. So look at that, 4 different cards with one layout. I get like that. I get addicted to a layout, and then I just keep like using it over and over again. But look how different the cards look. Don't they look so different even though it's the same layout? I think it's really fun to kind of reinvent and recreate something with different colors and different stamps. So let me clear these other ones off. And like I said, today we're going to focus on this card. So I'm going to share the measurements with you and do the stamping to show you what those look like. And if you're interested in participating in the Stamp of the Month Club, leave a comment below if you're not on my mailing list. If you already responded to the email that I sent out, I will be invoicing tonight or tomorrow morning. So don't worry, I did see your message. It's just been really busy. And if you haven't responded and want to participate, it's not too late. So just leave a comment below if you're not on that mailing list already, and I'll be happy to send you the information and get you on the mailing list so that you can participate. So Birds and Branches, let me show you the catalog page. It's here on page 120. You can get the stamp set by itself or bundle with the dies, and the bundle price is right up here. And that's the best way to go. It's 10% off when you buy the stamps and the dies together, and you can take advantage of that bundle pricing with my Stamp of the Month Club too. It's an optional add-on to add on the dies and take advantage of that discount. So that's really awesome. And I have to remind you as well, because we have just like 5 days left. This is also an option for you to choose a free bundle. If you sign up and join my team in June, you can choose any bundle for free, and Birds and Branches can be that bundle if you want. Now, my team members don't get any kind of discount on Stamp of the Month Club, but I do share the PDFs with them so they can recreate the same cards that I show for Stamp of the Month Club. So another perk of joining my team, you get to pick a free bundle, which could be this one or one of your choice, and then you can get the instructions to make these projects for free. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you that diorama card, and I think I pre-stamped some things. Oh, I need to grab the Peaceful Moments words. Hold on one second. Those are right up here. I love this stamp set. This carried over from the mini catalog, and because Birds and Branches didn't have any words with it, I paired it with this one, and I think the style goes really well with the Birds and Branches. So all the words I used on my cards came from that Peaceful Moments stamp set. If you don't have it, this is actually part of a bundle as well. You can get it with the detailed poppy dies. I don't think it's on my picture here, but Peaceful Moments, you can get that with the detailed poppy dies as a free bundle as well. Okay, so we're getting our pieces out and our stamps out. This is such a pretty die cut. This little circle with the leaves is one of the dies in the set. So I used this ahead of time to die cut the center of my cardstock. I don't know where I got all these little random hairs. I think they're mine, but I'm not sure. They might be dogs. So this creates like a little window. I just need my poker to get the rest of the little pieces out. And this just creates such a pretty front for our diorama. Isn't that just gorgeous? The detail. So it doesn't cut this circle out completely. You get the detail of the leaves and the vine. And then it's still intact. So it doesn't cut like a ring. Let me get rid of these little pieces. Okay, so the two pieces for the front and the back they're cut and scored the same way. Let me show you here. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. So both of these pieces are these measurements. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, scored at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 4 1/2 inches, and 5 inches. And don't worry if you can't read my handwriting. I'm going to put the measurements in the description of the video as soon as I'm done tonight, so you can reference. You can come back and reference the video. I'll have it up there all typed out for you. But both of those are the same. So essentially it is a 1 1/2 inch from each side, and you're going to kind of create like a little mini Z. So the front is going to have the tabs come behind it, and this is the back, and the back is going to go the opposite way and have the tabs come up like this, and then they glue together to create this little box shape. And this card does fold flat and fits in a regular size envelope, so there's no special mailing, and then when you get it you can stand it up like this. Now I didn't put one here, but I did cut a piece for you to put on the back side if you want to write and have a message on your card, because otherwise you can't really write on it. So if you cut two pieces that are 3 3/8 inch by 4 1/8 inch, then one of them can be for the inside here, and the other one can be for the outside where you would write your message. So it's just a little bit smaller. Let's go ahead and get out our Stampin' seal, and I'm going to put this piece on the back. Right in the middle. And I should have, I guess I still can. Let's stamp words on the, so we've got happy birthday on the front of this card. Wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. That sounds good for the front. So my birthday is coming up. I'm really excited about that. It's in two weeks. July 16th, maybe 3 weeks. And I was trying to think of something fun to do to celebrate. So I think, I don't know, I'm still cooking up some ideas that involve all of you guys. So stay tuned for that, but be thinking birthday card-ish. Okay, I actually used basic gray for the words. So, wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. Again, this is the back side. And then, happy birthday on the tag. This is Sahara Sand cardstock. Let's put those aside. And then, I've got a scrap paper here. Let's do a bird. I feel like we should do a bird down here too, yeah? I'm going to do a bird down here and one to die cut. And then the bird has some like two-step action going on. So I used the, there's a solid stamp that fills the bird. So I did that in So Saffron. I'll repeat over here. And then I wanted to add some different color to the bird and make it a little more dynamic. So I did the wing in Sahara Sand. So you sort of get some different shading there for the bird. And then, oh, I forgot to get the stamp out for the feet. So we've got some different feet for the bird, and gotta get out the ones that go the right way. And there's actually then a die that coordinates with the feet. So you can die cut the feet, which I'm not a fussy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that in the brown. It works though, doesn't it? I'm not usually like a fussy cutter, but I did die cut the little the little feet. Yours is July 1st. Happy birthday, Myrtle. I love July birthdays. I feel like I know a lot of people with July birthdays. And I know several of you have birthdays coming up. So happy birthday. I just scrolled up and saw Jenny's name. Did you say when your birthday is? I know is it Monday, Jenny? What is today? Today, it's Sunday. I think it's Sunday, right, Jenny? Okay, lost my train of thought. So we've got all kinds of birds. This is the Birds and More dies, and there's birds for like every stamp image in this stamp set. So there's one for the bird, and there is one for, see, I told you there's one for the little feet. And then I die cut these ahead of time because there's only one die. There is a die for the flowers as well. And then I think that's it that I have to die cut. So let me just go down here to the floor really fast and die cut this. Okay. I'm so afraid I'm going to lose those, so I'm going to stick them back in there. Okay. I need to get out. I'm going to move all these stamps out of the way. The next thing we need to stamp is the branches. And there's a couple different stamps for the branches. There's like a long branch and then a short one. Okay, that glue doesn't work. I have two glues on my desk and one of them works and one of them doesn't. Oh! Do you see what just happened? I don't even know what to do with this. Let me get out. Oh my gosh. I knew this was going to happen. A giant glob of glue. Okay. I scraped most of it off. Throw that out before I get something messy. And then just stick that. It's always an adventure with me. Okay, we're stamping the, what do we need? So many images in here. It's such a beautiful stamp set and so big. So we're doing the branches. Let me get those out. Got the big branch and the little branch and then the leaves as well. Big branch, little branch, and leaves. Okay, I did these with Sahara Sand and mint macaron, and I'm trying to remember if I did the leaves first or if I did the branch first. I don't think it matters. I'm going to do a big branch across. I'm going to do another branch kind of coming up. I think I did another one like that. And then let's add the leaves. And these leaves kind of line up perfectly. I can't stamp in the middle of the air. But if you line up like the ends of the leaves, I don't know how well you can see this on camera. They just line up perfectly with the ends of the branches. And it works on the small one too. Now, sometimes depending on how you stamp your small and the big, like the leaves might overlap, but that's okay because that's how it is on a tree, right? Like they overlap the branches and hang over. So I just kind of want a nice cluster of tree. for the inside of the diorama. So I've got that with my branches and the leaves. I'm going to bring this back in. And now this piece is going to go on the inside. Oh boy. This is the new Stampin' seal, and I haven't used it a lot. And I know some people that just love it, and other people are having problems with it, and I'm not sure which is the way I am yet. Right now it seems like it's winding back on itself, so I'm trying to fix this. Oh boy. Have you guys tried the seal yet? Are you having a good experience, I hope? This is backwards. That's better. Okay. All right, so our branches are going in the middle. Then we're going to add our bird with Stampin' Dimensionals. And I want him to be like in the center, so I'm just going to kind of put that on there so that I can gauge, oops, where I want him to be. Okay, and then where's my tear and tape? Such a messy desk already. Oh dear. Tear and tape. Where did it go? Do you see it? Oh, come on. I put it in the project box, and now the project box is empty. So it has to be around here somewhere. Right? Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm really at a loss. Like, it just disappeared into thin air. Well, let's break out another one. Okay, so tear and tape is good for this. Stampin' Seal Plus is probably good. I don't have a lot of experience with it yet, so I'm going to stick with what I know is awesome, and that is our tear and tape. So easy to use. You just tear it right off the roll. So you're going to put them on the outer tabs only of this card. You know, Jenny, I did check the floor. It's buried under something. It rolled away. I don't know. Tear and tape. So only on the outer edges. There's no adhesive anywhere else except the edges. And then you're going to put together the card, and you can put it together flat. I'm just going to do one end at a time. So I'm just matching the two ends up. And then, oops. And then on the other side, it's probably good to put it together flat so that it will definitely go flat when you go to mail it. That just kind of got caught up on itself, so I'm going to grab a little snip and get that. Okay, now we're just embellishing. So we're going to put this onto, I have a little strip of Saffron to go behind the Sahara Sand label. This is the Essential Label Punch. I really like this one. It's kind of a longer punch, and it works well for some of these smaller words. And then adding a little color in here. Oh, this is not gonna work. You have to be careful. I always tear apart a card, right? you want to keep it toward the bottom, because if your dimensional goes through, as mine was here, then the card could stick closed. So you just have to be careful where you're putting that dimensional. And then when you put it on, you want it to be straight too, right? There. Okay, so then these are going to go on. I'm going to do a Stampin' dimensional on one of the flowers up here toward the top, doing the rule of threes, right? Adding, not the rule of threes, but just always doing a trio or an odd number of embellishments. So 3 flowers, and that's a little better. I'm going to put pearls. This is an old package of pearls. They're configured a little bit differently now. They have, I think, just 2 sizes. They don't have the, like these, and I don't think that they're as big as this. I think it's those 2 sizes, which are the sizes that I probably use the most. And then I used linen thread to tie a bow. I actually had some of these bows pre-done from another project, so I'm going to take that right off the glue dot roll and add that right above the flower, and I think that's it. I think I need to do one of these diorama cards with the whale because it's just begging to be in a little, like a little scene, don't you think? What do you think of that card? So here is the original, pretty close. I like the way I stamped the branches better over here. This one has the back side too that I stamped too. This is where you would write your message. So let me show you again the Stamp of the Month Club projects. This is the Birds and Branches bundle, and I really love this one. So if you haven't already, let me know. Did you guys get this bundle? Do you have it? Maybe it's on your list. Like I said, if you're interested in Stamp of the Month Club, just leave me a message, and I will make sure that I send you the information so that you can make the card kit if you want. And if you want to just buy this bundle, you can do that in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. The best deal, though, if you have an order that's over $90, it's the same price to get the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Starter Kit and join my team and pick a free bundle. So this could be the free bundle that you pick, the Birds and Branches, or it can be a different bundle, like another favorite of mine, which is the Whale Done. I love this bundle. If I convinced you guys that you need this one yet, I've been using it a lot, and just to remind you, here are some of the projects that I've shared with you. We made a bridge card, which folds flat, and we made the wiper card with the whale. And so today I have another card to share with you. It's not a card, it's a box to make, or to hold tiny cards. So we're going to do that. I showed you this briefly as well. So these are the projects that I've made so far with this Whale Done. I do have another card. This one is just came in the mail today. A swap card from demonstrator Amy Combs. Thank you, Amy, for this beautiful card. And I just love this designer paper. So the designer paper is so just so beautiful and colorful. Even these layers here are the designer paper. It's a 6x6 paper. So there are lots of different patterns and lots of different ways to use it. So the project that we're making today is a little box to hold 3x3 cards. And I created some cards. First of all, if you had an order with me that was $40 or more, or if you're a team member and you subscribe to my project kits, then you got this project as part of the May bonus project kit, which I just got those sent out. So if you haven't gotten your kit in the mail, it's coming. It should be there any day. And just on Monday, I realized that I forgot to give you guys the little pieces for the sides. So I had to send another mailing out, another envelope, and I included the printed directions for this project along with the side pieces that I forgot. So if you get an envelope in the mail, that is what it is. It's the side pieces. And And so today I'm going to walk you through on how to make this cute little box. And instead of using the purple posy and the dress to impress paper, we're going to use the Well Done paper. Here are the little 3x3 cards that I created to go inside the box. And somewhere in my stamp room, I have 3x3 envelopes, but I can't find them right now. So when I find them, I will dress up the envelopes either by stamping on them or by using some of the designer paper on the envelope flap to make them cute. But these are the little cards I made, and I used that same punch. This is the Essential tag punch that I was telling you about. So the Essential tag punch is the same one that I used for the happy birthday on the bird card, and I just wanted to show you another way to use it. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you that you got those side pieces. Okay, Lynn. Sylvia, you're still not in love with the whale sets? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm doing my best to convince you. Maybe this project will be one more project to pin that will inspire you. So to make the card box, we have several pieces of cardstock. I'm using Pretty Peacock because it is a color that is kind of in all the paper in a nice base color. So this piece is 3 1/4 inches by 9 1/2 inches. And again, I'm going to put all these measurements in the description of the video when we're all done. So don't worry about trying to read my handwriting or write them down if you don't catch them. It's okay. Just check back and I'll put them in the description. 3 1/4 by 9 1/2 inches. And then you're going to score at 2 inches, 2 1/2 inches. So when you're scoring, it's long way at the top. 2 inches, 2 1/2 inches, 5 3/4, and 6 1/4 inch. So this is the card, fold on all the score lines. This is the card, or this is the base of the box, like this is the base part of it. And then there's a belly band, and that is 1 inches by 8 1/2 inches, scored at 2 inches, 2 5/8 inches, 5 7/8 inch, and 6 1/2 inches. So this is for the belly band, so I'm going to set that aside. And then these are the two pieces that I forgot to include in the original project kit. So your pieces, if you were getting the project kit for this project, they were purple posy. I'm using Pretty Peacock, the same color as the card base. So these pieces are 1 1/4 inch by 2 inches, and then scored at 3/8 inch and 7/8 inch. Oh no, Eva, you got the envelope with the instructions but didn't see the little side tabs. We tucked them in. So the envelope came. It had the piece of paper like this, and then we had tucked the tabs inside. I thought about putting a little note in there, but I thought that it would be apparent. So if you have the paper, then the tabs are tucked inside. So maybe you still do have it, and you just haven't unfolded the tabs yet. But that's it. That's all that came in the envelope. Really, just the small pieces. But I had to send them out because you can't make this project without the side pieces. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to fold on the tabs, and you can use the Seal Plus or liquid glue or tear and tape. You guys know I like the tear and tape, so that's what I'm going to use. And you're going to put tear and tape or this strong adhesive, whichever one you choose, on all 4 of the side tabs of these side pieces. This is what is going to hold the box together. And I actually made this project for the first time. I designed it for Vacation Stamping School in 2010, 12, 14, something like that. So we called it Spring into Stamping back then, and I thought it was fun to kind of bring this project back again. So you're going to take the sticky off, and you're going to put it on the short side. So there's a short end and a long end, and you're going to put this on the short end. And then I think I'm going to do the other side while it's flat. Okay, so one on each side of the short flap. And then fold, you're kind of going to fold this up, and then it's going to adhere to the back of the box like this. So it's not going to hold water, right? It's not like airtight, but it's going to be fine if there's a gap there. This is just going to hold cards. So we've got one side, and then we're going to do the same on the other side and tuck it back down here. I'm just sort of reaching in to make sure that is stuck. Okay, so this is our box. So our cards are going to go in here, and if you have the envelopes, they will fit in there too, but like I said, I couldn't find mine. So then on the front of the box, we're going to decorate with the I have a 3x3 piece of designer paper. I think it's all jammed up again. And here, that pretty peacock color just makes the seaweed pop. I love the paper that is a little scene. I think that's really fun. So we're going to take the belly band and we're going to fold on the lines. And this is going to go around the box. And I like to have the seam in the middle because then I cover it up with a tag. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tear and tape on one end of the belly band so that it sticks to itself. And then this will slide off and on. So the belly band is scored a little bit differently than the box, so that it fits over the sides when everything is folded. I don't know what we're getting stuck on right now. Okay, there. And then this covers up the line in the front. So you can have that in the back, but if you have it in the front, it gives you an opportunity to cover it up with a tag. So I'm using the Label Me Lovely. Wait a second, where did this come from? I found the extra one and it was just right in front of me. Maybe it was in the whale box the whole time. That's too funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to stamp our little whale. I'm using Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to stamp him in Pretty Peacock on Whisper White, and then use the whale punch to punch out the whale. So again, you can get these bundled together. When you get the stamp set and the tool, you save 10% on both when you get them together. So definitely the way to go is to get them together. Now all these other little pieces are part, like if you did punch art. So if you created the whale, like this would be, that's just a random scrap. This would be like his little spout, and that would be another little spout. And then this piece, where does this one go? There's even an eyeball. Oh no, maybe that one piece, I don't think it punched completely. This would go on the bottom. Anyway, so we're gonna put our whale up here, and we'll use some more dimensionals. Oh my gosh, so cute! And how about some sequins? Don't you think we need some sequins? We could have added like some ribbon. We still could add some ribbon. It's not too late to add ribbon. This is the Pool Party sheer ribbon that is part of the suite. So you can add a bow. Is that too much? What do you guys think of the bow? I think I want to add some sequins. Here are the sequins. And I'm just going to do like a three dots of glue. And then I'm going to use the Take a Pick tool and help me to pick up the sequins. That one has a really big base. This Take a Pick tool is so awesome for picking up these dry sequins. And one more up there. Do you think the bow and the sequins is too much? Eva says she likes the ribbon, very soft looking. Yeah, I love the designer paper in this suite. It just like, it does all the design work. It's so easy to create really quick and cute cards. All right, I don't see a lot of opinion about the ribbon. What do you guys think? Should we keep the ribbon or should we take it off? I kind of feel like it needs words. All right, Carol says she likes both of them. Susan says no bow. Phyllis says the ribbon is too light. It is really light. I'm seeing a lot of no bows. It's like too frilly for our wheel. But I do feel like he needs some words. Don't you think so? I'm going to do a little... I want to find a Granny Apple Green. Here's a Granny Apple Green. I want to do a little label, I think. Well done. Let's grab a block. Oh, pardon my puppy dogs. Maybe we don't need to punch it. Maybe just like scissors. Just make it straight. Maybe this, I feel like this is too big. Never mind, we're not going to do words. It's a good thought, but I don't know how to put it on there where it's not just overpowering the front. Well done. It's too much, don't you think? Needs some color on the white. Yeah, like maybe a watercolor wash would have been good. It's too late now because I got all the glitter on there. Well, I think it's going to be good for now. Let's clear off our little scraps, and I'm going to open him back up and show you, in case you joined late, I'm going to show you what those inside cards look like. So this little box, you could use it to hold treats. If you had, you know, like some chocolates or a cookie or something like that. And then, or you can use it to hold the little cards. So I've got the 3 cards inside, and then the box. And like I said, I can't find my 3x3 envelopes, but I would have cute little envelopes with matching stamped images or designer paper to go with the cards. But there's the finished project. And here's the one, if you got my June bonus project kit, there's that one with the purple posy. So you could do this with any designer paper, any stamp set. I just thought it would be fun because the Whale Done has such great designer paper that is so scene ready, right? We've got so many different designs, where like you just add a stamped image. You could punch one of the whales right from the paper, so you don't even need the stamp set really, except you get some clever words and other little critters. This paper is just so beautiful. So this is called Whale of a Time designer paper, and I'll put all the supplies, where's the item number? There's the item number. I'll put all the supplies in a list at the end as well. So if you want to go shopping and get any of this in my online store, then you can get the supplies you need to make these projects. Okay, there is the first two projects. We made the diorama and we made the Whale Den card box, and I don't have the next project prepped, but if you guys want to stick around, we can just make it together. Oh, I needed a quick little drink of water. First of all, let me tease you. Look what I got to see this week. Are you a demonstrator? Did you get to see the new holiday catalog? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not called the holiday catalog. It's called the August through December 2020 mini catalog. But as you can see from the cover, it's the holiday catalog. They're changing our catalog timing a little bit and trying to extend the time that we have the catalog. So this month it is 5 months from August until December, and next year it's going to come out a month earlier and it will be July through December. So we'll have an entire 6 months. I can't show you the inside of this catalog. If you are a customer of mine and you're on my mailing list, then you're going to get a copy in the middle of July. So just a couple weeks, you're going to get a copy of this in the mail, and then it's going to start on August 4th is the launch date. If you're a demonstrator, you can view it right now on the demonstrator website under Happening Now Catalogs. If you're not a demonstrator yet, pick a bundle and join my team. And then you can look at the catalog and you can pre-order with us on July 1st. That's right, in 1 week. Less than 1 week. 1 week, next Wednesday, we're going to be able to order anything that we want out of the holiday catalog. I can't call it the holiday catalog. Out of the August through, what the heck is it? August through December catalog. Now, I know many of you are still getting all your favorites out of this catalog, so it's hard to believe that it's time for another catalog already. But I'm going to tell you, holy cow, I thought I wasn't ready for new stuff, and then I saw everything that was in this catalog, and let me just tell you, I'm gonna go broke on July 1st. There is so much good stuff. I can't wait to start ordering. All right, I printed out my catalog when it the annual catalog when it first came out, and I'm finding it really handy so that I can just take out a couple pages at a time. So this is the bundle I want to play with next, and I don't have this ready to go, so if it frustrates you to watch me cut cardstock, I won't be offended if you say goodnight, Julie. But if you like to hang out for the creative process, then please stick around. I love so many of these cards. This is the In Good Taste suite, and this was one of my favorite bundles that I got during pre-order, mostly because I love the dies. I love a good set of label dies, and so I was excited to get this one. And usually when there is a good stamp set or a good die set, it just makes sense to get the bundle because you're getting 10% off of both. So it just made sense for me to get the bundle that went along with it. I was going to show you some cards. Let me grab out my swap box and show you some of the things. Well, here's one. This isn't the same paper, but I did use the die set and the stamps to make this card. This is the Forever Greenery. And oh my gosh, I've got so many great swap cards. That's like a whole nother video, is sharing all my awesome swap cards with you. I'm thumbing through here. Look at this whole box. I'm thumbing through to find some more samples. We just used this suite in Vacation Stamping School, but I haven't made my projects yet. Here's one. This one is by Betsy Kreider, and she used the lacy stamp set for the background, and then the flower. And then this one, again, is that Forever Greenery paper, but it's the Just Saying Hello. This one is by Susan Campfield. And then I thought I had a couple more using this one. Oh, I got some bird cards. Let me pull those out and show you those in a second since I did birds tonight. Okay, where is, I know I made some feather cards. I think they're just in a different box. I got so many boxes of so many cards. Okay, that one, this one. I was really determined to use the feathers one day, so I sat down and I used, this is Just Jade and Shaded Spruce, and I stamped, I didn't have the Just Jade ink pad yet, so I stamped in Shaded Spruce, and then I just kept stamping without re-inking, and I got kind of the different colors. On this one, I stamped Shaded Spruce, and then I didn't re-ink and I stamped again. And so this is not Just Jade, but I think it looks pretty close. So these were just kind of some simple cards. This was a gatefold card, which we talked about a couple weeks ago. And I used the dies to cut this out and this Good Taste designer paper to make those cards. So there's some samples using this, but I wanted to, oh, one more that I showed you at the beginning of the video. I made this card with the designer paper and the stamps and the dies, and then the little wood, the wood element. So those are some cards, and I want to make some more using some of these things, and I always love to case the catalog. Really quick, let me show you these bird cards. This one is by Kathy Reisner. She's a demonstrator close by here in Mahomet. This one is by Mary Ellen Stites, and she's got all kinds of die cuts. Just Jade and Calypso Coral, pretty or Petal Pink. This one is by Kelly Atchison, and she is using the detailed bird die, and this little border die as well is from the Birds and More dies, and then Forever Greenery designer paper. And this one is by Jenny Miller. Jenny, are you still watching? Oh, I love this card. She's got the In Good Taste designer paper, and then the bird. The You Are the Best comes from this stamp set, and then this is a punch, and then the dies, the detail dies, are from the Birds and More. And then it looks like there is a little bird on the inside. Oh, so cute. Okay, so those are some more bird cards in case you are loving that Birds and Branches like I am. Let's see, I think the one that caught my eye is actually on this side, and I was thinking about making a card like this. So, oh, look at this one. I love that with the banners too. That might be a little fussy for trying to do it live, but I also really love that one. Let's make the Just Saying Hello. Oops. And then I need to work on my make and takes from Vacation Stamping School so that I have more samples to show you. I love that too. This paper is really cool. It's called In Good Taste, and it's a 12 by 12 paper. It's very like texture, textile. We have lots of wood, tile. This is, like, I think a really good paper for masculine cards. And my daughter Claire, who is so creative and amazing, she saw this paper and she was just like gaga, because they always are making scenes, like little houses and scenes for their dolls, and they craft these like these whole vignettes, and they're always using like designer paper for the floor. And you know, like she was like, oh my gosh, I could do this for the wall and this for the floor, and so she was loving this paper. So this 12 by 12 paper, it's kind of a different, like, it's a different assortment, because this is a 12 by 12 paper, but there are 12 different designs, so it's like a double paper pack, but it's all the same. It's the same series, but there are more designs to choose from, all in the same pack, is what I'm trying to say. So which one did we decide we wanted to do? Oh, on this side. Now I'm seeing this card and I'm kind of liking that one. I don't know, maybe we should just make that one. Do I have some of that ribbon? That's really pretty. Let's make that one. Okay, so for this one, I need some of this designer paper and some tile. I'm going to use a different tile piece for the words. And then we need, it looks like gray granite. I'm going to guess gray granite designer paper. This is a square card. I said designer paper, but I meant cardstock. Gray granite, looks like we've got some Night of Navy, and gray granite. Okay. And then, that could be gray granite as well, maybe. Let's try that. Let's bust out the paper trimmer. If you are needing a new paper trimmer, I really like this one. This is the new one that we just got like in the last, I don't know, 9 months or a year. And I find that it cuts really well. The blades last a long time. I'm really glad to have it. This, I'm gonna guess on the size, and I feel like maybe I need to go a little bigger. 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches by 4 1/4 for the designer paper strip, and then this is going to be 1 inch by 2 inches. Again, just guessing. Okay. This piece. Put those aside. Over here, we're going to use You Are So Special. We're going to use the lace and the flower and the branch. I almost forgot, guys, about our card drawing. So we should do something. What should we do for our card drawing? I'm coming up with a blank. Do you guys have any ideas? What should I have you guess for the card giveaway? You are so special. Let's see if I've got enough blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, this is the card we're casing. We are going to start with the lace. Gray granite on gray granite cardstock. Oops, I just put my thumb in it. Hi Faith, I'm glad that you're joining us. I guess that's one advantage to starting late, is that we catch people who have other things going on. We are casing a card from the catalog today and just kind of making it up as I go. Look at that. I guessed right on the word size. Okay, we need a piece of white cardstock for the flower. I'm trying to figure out how to color the flower. I'm not always really fantastic with blends, and I don't know what color blend we would use. Rococo Rose? Maybe? Let me see if I've got a piece of that ribbon. So, oh, maybe. So I have this ribbon. This is the pretty pink organza, but I'm thinking if we use Rococo Rose, like we could switch up and put that ribbon down instead. Let's stamp a rose and let's see what we think. And then we can decide if we want one ribbon or the other. For Stampin' Blends, I always use the Memento black ink. And then I just am really lousy at this part of, oh, that's really bright. Ooh. So this is the light Stampin' Blends, and then I'll go back and add some dark. And then there's that color lifter if you want to add and make it lighter in some spots. Like I said, I'm not a master. I think the big thing with the Stampin' Blends and alcohol markers is you just need to be patient. And I'm not. I am not patient when it comes to coloring. Like, I just want it to be done. Man, these colors look so different. They're not at all what I expected Rococo Rose to be like. I'm kind of going by the lines on the image, and then I'll go back and add some more light and kind of blend. Blend that a little bit. So that it's not so harsh. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, it will tone down when it dries. Oh, good, Carmen. I really don't use the blends very much. It does, now that you're saying that, I remember it does dry a little bit. So there's not a dye for this in the bundle, because the bundle is all labels. So I'm just going to fussy cut the flower. I am liking the color now that it is drying a little bit. It's a good thing it wasn't so bright. I thought for a second it was a magenta marker the way it was coloring. I haven't gotten the new In Color Stampin' Blends yet, but they are on my list. And now my list is so big with the holiday catalog, I have to like reprioritize and decide what I'm going to order because I can't get it all. That would be awesome. I mean, insane. Insane and awesome. All right, so we've got our flower. That looks really nice. And this, I think, is supposed to be maybe a little bit not as wide. So I'm just going to trim with the scissors. Okay, so maybe I trimmed it too much now. Too bad. Okay, do you guys like it? The original has the petal pink. Do you like that? Or should we use a piece of the Rococo Rose ribbon, since that's the color we used for the Stampin' Blends? Do you like it to be more matchy? I think I kind of like that better. So this is the Petal Pink, and this is Rococo Rose ribbon. Oh, Wink of Stella. That's a good idea. Tell me which one of the ribbons you like better. And I'm going to bust out some of these circles. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that seems like a lot. I might just do 5. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Rococo Rose. I think I agree. Some of you are thinking about it. Okay, one more of these little boogers. Sometimes these are hard to get out. So these are the wood elements that come in this suite. And in case I haven't said it for this one, the suites all, like, you can get everything with one item number. I love how they do that. So for this suite, you can get the bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies, the designer paper, there's an embossing folder, and then the wooden elements, one item number, and you can get it all right there. So if this is one that you like and you want, this also is a bundle that you can get during the free bundle promotion. So this is another option if you're thinking about signing up to be a demonstrator and join my team. And if you are a demonstrator, give me some hearts. If you've been thinking about being a demonstrator, then give me another emoji, do a thumbs up or a wow face, because this is the time. If you've been thinking about it, now is the time with this deal. It's so good. Especially because now we have this holiday catalog, and pre-order starts in less than a week. So you can get all this fun stuff and you don't have to wait. That's one of my favorite parts of being a demonstrator, is getting to order first and not having to wait. I love that. And I know you guys do too, right? Don't you love to be the first to see things? It's sort of like this secret club, right? Like, to be able to see stuff and be in the know. And I would love for you to be part of my secret club. We have an awesome group of demonstrators. And right now on my team page, I'm doing a Case the Catalog challenge. So this Wink of Stella is not open. This project will be one that I can post and share with my team to inspire them as they are casing the catalog this week. Oh yes! Wink of Stella was such a good idea. I love how it just highlights and enhances any project. Can you see that shimmer? I don't know how well it shows up on the camera. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's add that to our card. It's kind of like at an angle, because then this is on the side. I don't really love this. Why don't I love that? I feel like I want it to be a different shape, like a circle or something. Let's do a selective edit. Let's punch a circle. And we might need a different, I don't know if I like that either though. I think we need a label die, right? We haven't used a label die yet. Let's use a label die and cut cut a label. I think that is going to be the way to go. Okay, let me cut this really quick. It moved. It moved on me. I hate when that happens. Okay. I'm changing my mind again. This one. This is the one. But should we just do white? What words fit on that label? You are the best. Uh-oh. Does it fit? What the heck? Do no words fit on this? I guess that fits this one. Let's cut them both. Okay, before we make a mess. All right, let's catch up on our comments because the white is too stark. More of an oval. Too big. Is this the one you guys are saying too big on? Is this too big or the other one was too big? You are the best. What? Nothing fits in this little one. Hello? Hello. I'm going to use a trick that my friend Margot showed me at vacation stamping school. She used her markers to color on a stamp. So I'm going to omit everything else and just stamp hello. I need a new white piece. Hello. Let's go cut that out and see what we think. Ugh, I don't know. I think I liked the You Are the Best better. What if I move the... Did I just smear that? Nope, okay. Let's fill this out with some of these little pieces. Maybe that will help us figure out what we need. I like the flower near the leaves though. I think the flower needs to be over there. I'm going to come back up and read your comments and see what you guys think. Okay, so the white is too stark is one comment. So if I came back and I made this let's try stamping the "You Are the Best." First I want to make sure that's straight. What if I stamp it on does that fix the "it's too stark" problem? Faye says she likes the first little label. Where did that one go? That was the, this one, I think, "You Are Special." I feel like this covers up too much of the ribbon. That's why I was not loving that one. I don't think I like it. Okay. Margot says the circle's too big. Tammy says maybe a one-line sentiment directly on the left bottom of the card. Right here. How about stamping the words on the gray in the upper left-hand corner? I thought about that as well. Marcia says pretty. Danette says "You Are the Best." Carla also likes the first one best. Marcia loves it. Swap the sentiment in the flower, Libby. I tried that one, but I like it near the, what about the dark color behind the tag? Dark color behind the tag. I'm not sure what that means. No sentiment on the front. I feel like a card is naked without a sentiment on the front. Laura says she likes "You Are the Best" or the original sentiment. Phyllis, "You Are Special" best. Margot, Sahara Sand for the greeting. Tip the rose to the left a little more. I feel like something just isn't right. Looks fine, but isn't done yet or something. Patricia says looking good. Debbie says better. Sheila says I like that. Janice says oh yes. Phyllis says yes. Looks good. Deanna says I think so. I think that was throwing me off. Margot says Sahara Sand. Colleen, I like the first one best, but put it below the ribbon a little more. Slightly to the left would be more this way. Is that what you mean, Janice? Does it bother anybody else that this tile is crooked? Where's that designer paper? Maybe we need just like a different, let's see what else we have. That is light in color. Whoa. Hey, Jimmy, can you take the dogs out? I'm not sure if he heard me. He did hear me. Let's try this one really quick. I think I like it. So many different options, so many ways to make a card. Sometimes I feel like I overwork it. I realized the other day actually that I think a lot of my reworking of cards is the editor in me. That was my first passion, was editing and writing, and that was my job before I stayed home with the kids, was being I was an editor and then a project manager, and then I managed the editing department at a local software. Woo! Hello, dogs. A local software company. And so I very much still have that that constantly changing things and tweaking things. It's just in my nature to, as I'm making cards, is to constantly be editing and making changes. And at some point I just have to say, looks good. Glue it down and be done, because I could make myself crazy if I just keep changing and reworking things. Do you guys do that? Constantly make changes and go back and edit, or do you just make a card and move on to the next one? What do you think? Oh my gosh, we've been on so long that my phone is telling me that it's low battery. Let's come back in here. Elegant faceted gems or elements. I like these wooden elements that are in this suite. So I think this is it. I think this is the card. I really appreciate your thoughts and your inputs and helping me as I tweaked everything and worked it. But I think we have a nice balance. There's my dice. I don't want to misplace this. So let's clear this stuff out and let's take a look. Here's our finished card, and we were casing the catalog. So we copied that one. Whoa. I think is that crooked? See, always, always editing, always twisting, always tweaking. I like it. I like that a lot. And I'm really glad that I got this bundle. Again, this bundle comes with the dies as well as the Tasteful Touches. The Tasteful Touches stamp set. And you can get this one or any bundle for free when you join my team in June. There are 34 different bundles to choose from. And today we made projects with 3 bundles. So we used the Tasteful Touches to create this card. And we used the Birds and Branches bundle to create this one, the Diorama. And then we used the Whale Den bundle, which is a punch bundle, and we created this cute little gift box with the note cards inside. I feel like I should get those out in our recap to show. Oh, they're not in there. They're in the box. Let me put that belly band back on. And then the cute little note cards that go with it. Can you see them all? Do they all fit in the screen? Which project was your favorite? I never did a drawing, so let's do one right now. I'm going to write down, we're just going to keep it really simple tonight. I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 10. So I want you to guess a number, and if you, the first person who guesses my number correctly will get a card. In fact, I will send you the happy birthday diorama card that we made. So go ahead and start guessing. As I see your guesses pop up, I will read your guess. If I'm not reading your guess and I don't see it, then try guessing again. Chris says 9, Nancy says 8, Angela says 4, Phyllis says 7. Keep guessing. You haven't gotten it yet. Sheila says 2. Marcia says 10. You can guess more than once. Margot says 3. Myrtle also says 3. Keep guessing. Janice says 7. Jenny says 6. That's right, Jenny. The magic number is 6. I picked 6 because tomorrow is the 26th and it's my husband's birthday. So Jenny is going to get the bird card. Congratulations, Jenny. I don't know if I have your your address, Jenny. So send me a private message with your address. And how perfect that it's a birthday card, and I will send it to you for your birthday, Jenny. Yay! All right, guys. Well, I think you were leaving me comments on which one that you liked the best. So I'm going to scroll back up and see if I can find some of those comments. Angela says she likes the rose card. Oh, maybe you guys didn't tell me which one you liked best. Well, if you haven't yet, tell me which of the projects that you liked best tonight. Did you like the flower or the bird diorama card or the little whale note card box? I would love to hear from you to know what kind of projects that you like to see. So leave me a comment and let me know which which project that you like best tonight. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I really enjoyed Thursday night stamp therapy and getting creative and crafty and just kind of doing it from scratch tonight. That was a lot of fun. So thank you for joining me. I have paper pumpkin projects that I'll be sharing in the next couple days. So watch for another live video. Otherwise, we'll be live. Oh, you know what? Actually, next week, I don't think I'm going to be live. We're going to visit family. So I'm going to try to pre-record a video to share with you at 7:10 p.m. next week during our regular Thursday night stamp therapy spot. I'm just going to do something ahead of time so that you guys can still join me for some stamping, but it probably won't be live because we're going to be in Ohio visiting family. And I just feel like with the little time that we have to visit them, I shouldn't be working. I should just take some time off and enjoy them. So I'm going to try to do something ahead of time and I'll have it post. So still come and check it out, and I'll be posting still throughout the week when, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be around. So thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Bye.